Yep, that's right. What you see on the screen is an already formed product of a troubled youth, fueled and wrongfully inspired by the current age of hip hop and bad influence. This is your typical example of a ticking time bomb. You would never want to be in that boy's shoes in your life. Trust me. Filled with poor ambitions and looking for trouble, not a soul to look forward to, thinking that these are the right things to do in life. Since then, that person has drastically changed. My name is Paradise Steven. Welcome to my past. Hey, it's been a while. What's good? I've been gone for a minute. Obviously, I've been taking care of some stuff. Feeling good, better. Throughout that time, I've written down some stuff for my channel because I'm not ready to fully commit yet. Really, because I can't. School been fucking me up. Okay, I ain't gonna front. Now I've been writing down on this paper music choices for my videos, what I want to make. I'm gonna read off some stuff for like YouTube. Goal is to make content, to grab the viewer attention, blah blah blah. We're not there yet because I haven't fully committed. I want to work on my editing, stuff like that, try to make it professional. Anywho, balancing quality over quantity. Yes, I like quality over quantity. I don't want to just throw out a whole bunch of videos just whack. And I want to do YouTube full time. I'm not gonna sit there and make 7 videos for a week and then they all just trash. I just look back and I'm like, take that down, because I have taken videos down in the past. Keeping up with YouTube algorithm, from what I heard, the algorithm is broken at this point, so I'm not even worried about it. Take time to get mentally and physically stable to make videos at a steady pace. Yeah, I've been doing it a lot, and then went down since the last time I whipped out the camera and turned the lights on. Boys got passports, most boys got, hey, school looking good, you know what I'm saying? Mental good, hey, we chilling. There's some videos on here that I also wanted to make. They all along this little section. Like, I want to do some game videos, like I play the game. I want to play the survival game, The Forest. I want to make a complete gameplay on it. I want to play that scary ass Outlast with a face cam. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this. I'll vlog up on my new internet, bro. Can you see it? Boys got new internet. Still can't live stream yet. Live stream on the way. Make some tech reviews on like some of the tech that's in my room, like computer stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna make a video like that, a life after high school video. Now, I've been wanting to do like a podcast type of, talk show, whatever you call it. I don't know. But I want to make something like that, like, life after high school. My friends think what they, how they take what they got to say on it. A video on how I got my PC with no job and, no asking money from parents, just me. And then this video, what I'm recording this for, how I was labeled as a freshman kingpin in high school. Yes, I ain't written nothing down other than what I done wrote down on that paper. So everything is off the top, everything off the dome with my story. So I'm about to tell you, with a little some pictures and stuff on how I became, technically was labeled a freshman kingpin. Like, I don't know. It was crazy back then, 9th grade. Now, let's date back to 2018. I just started my 9th grade year, freshman, you know what I'm saying? Fresh in the game. But how my school is, the 9th through 12th, everybody's not the same. Everybody's not connected. The 9th is with the 8th and 7th, and then the 10th is with the 11th and 12th. Don't ask me. My school is bad. More on that later. So I was just starting my freshman year, I had a good 8th grade year. Still personally my favorite school year ever, maybe like the best one. And it's gonna relate back to me selling candy, chips, drinks, especially drinks. That's what that's the meat of this video. Now, one day, how it all started before I started selling stuff is I went and made a drink. My mom had made some Kool-Aid with some food one night. I said, hey, I'm gonna say this for school tomorrow. Maybe say like two of them. She had made this watermelon Kool-Aid, and I was like, I'm gonna freeze it. I'm gonna freeze it and make it into like a little slushy in a water bottle and take it with me to school tomorrow. So I did that. Next day roll around, we get to school. I pull out the drink. He said, hey man, let me get some of that. I said, all right, cool. There's a friend of mine named, it was two of them, named Chris and Thurman. Thank you, Chris and Thurman. Hey, y'all made me a lot of money. Y'all gave me a good idea. He said, you should start selling this. I was like, you right. And before I knew it, I went home, found some water bottles, made some Kool-Aid, threw like 10 bottles of that, watermelon Kool-Aid in the freezer and brung it to school the next day. I was sold out by third period, second period maybe. So this created some buzz on me selling because there were just like a handful of other kids, maybe like 3 or 4 other kids that were selling on the campus. And so I was like, let me step up. I got something new to offer. Cause everybody's selling, just regular generic stuff. I got my own. So I told my friends about it. I was like, hey man, we should really, on some, big CEO shit. We should really, expand this. So I told my friend Eddie about it. He's like, yeah. He liked the drinks too, and he wanted to be a part of, my friend Eddie. We've been best friends since like 2nd grade. Quick story on that. We've been 2nd grade friends, best friends, because one day at lunch, at recess, I got stuck in the monkey bars, and he was the only person willing to help after the bell rang, and I was still stuck. He got my leg out, I fell on my bag, hurt my bag, got dirty and all that. That was that story. Now back to the story we supposed to be on. He comes after school, that same day after school, he came home with me, and we just went to the store and got stuff. Like, we got a whole bunch of water bottles, we got a whole bunch of Kool-Aid, got a whole bunch of sugar and stuff like that. So about the second day of me selling, I brought maybe 30 water bottles, with the drinks. The special name that we had for the drinks was Slurps. Yes, Slurps with 2 P's. I don't know where we got the name from, I forgot, but that was the name. We would literally set up shop and make Slurps on this red dresser that you see back here. That's where they was all made. I would, get like a bath towel and put it over, and then we just set up everything, the Kool-Aid pitcher, the spoons, the funnels to put the stuff in, all of that. Now, after that, when I brought the 30 water bottles to school, sold out before third period again. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I just made that much money. And the profit, it was small, but it was good because they were selling so fast. There was not a single day that I went home with extra drinks. Only if I did save any for myself or my friends. The days. I'm reminiscing, y'all. Now, after that, we realized that we could potentially take over the school selling game by introducing chips, candy, sweet stuff, along with the drinks. So I was, for like a week or 2, I was just doing the drinks by myself, which was a hard job. I'll try to find some clips on my old Snapchat and put them here right now. Yeah, so the job was to just make the drinks, and my friend Eddie, he would supply like the chips and stuff. He'd bring the chips in his bags. I bring the drinks in my bags. And week after week, we may have had extra chips or sweets or candy or stuff like that, but there was never any drinks. Like sometimes what we would try to make every dollar profit, we wouldn't even save drinks for ourselves. Like I would save my drinks at home. I'd probably put maybe one or two off to the side. Like, man, I know I'm not gonna get a drink. Everybody gonna want one. So people that I didn't even know never talked to me, coming up to me every day before first period. You selling? You selling? You got drinks? I always had this little spot on our campus by this door that we used to stand at. That was our spot. We never had any conflicts with no teachers or nothing. It was, I guess you can say like, drug business, but that takes on later down in the story. Now, here we are, maybe a month in. We made a lot of money. We got money for gas money. We got money to do whatever we want. I blew my money like a idiot back in ninth grade. I was spending my money on fat honey buns, iced honey buns, chips, expensive ass water. I'm thinking I'm doing the damn thing. The most bougiest thing I could think of is iced honey buns in essential water. Them expensive waters, like the water would be like $3-4 for one water. I thought I was doing it up. I was going to the store every day for that first month, just supplying the drinks. And after a while, I had introduced another friend to sell for me. So my friend Eddie, he was doing chips and a little bit of the drinks. I was doing majority of the drinks. And I had a second friend by the name of Rahat. He used to come by and make the drinks with me and sometimes with Eddie, and I would disperse some drinks to him the next school day in the morning. Say, okay, you sell these and you get to keep this percentage of that money. So I guess you could say racketeering. We're gonna get to that later. So for the first I say about 3-4 months, we was dominating the sell game at school. Like we had it down packed. There were people who was coming home with a lot of money, but we was coming home with way more money, and we sold out every day. And it just wasn't the same flavor. I had if you know Kool-Aid, you know all the flavors. I had maybe a selection of 3 or 4 each week, and then I would switch 3 or 4 flavors each week, and I would switch, so it wouldn't get old. Then some people had special requests where they wanted this mixed with this. People had made special requests. People made reservations for their drinks. I would have to make reservations on my phone for people who wanted drinks because it would sell out that fast. Like, I'm going to fast forward to the day where I brought maybe 70, I believe it was 78 or 79 drinks in total. That was the day that I was like, okay, this is the big day. It's the end of the year. It's close to the end of the year. We're about to get ready to, go to the next grade. They let us out for longer time during lunch. This is going to be my day. So that day before, I told my friend Eddie, I told her hi. I was like, hey, y'all need to come over. We about to go to the store, get a gang of water bottles, get a gang of Kool-Aid, get a gang of sugar. So we made, what? Okay, technical difficulties. We still filming, we still rolling. All right, where did I leave off? The drinks, yeah. So, 79, 80 drinks. I said 78, was it? 78 drinks, I don't remember. Somewhere around there, we just rounded off to 80. 80 drinks we brought to school that day. I shit you not, we sold out by lunch. Before lunch was over and we went to the next class, I was out. So you think I was bringing on average maybe 30 to 50 drinks a day. Then I stepped up and made 80. Everybody got their little cut. I got my main cut, and I went on about my business. Now, I was making a good amount of money saying that I, was bringing 30 to 50 drinks a day. 20 on a light day, I had 3 backpacks at least every day. 3 backpacks. It got so bad to the point, or I say good, should I say, that teachers were buying from me. Math teacher, English teacher, social studies teacher. All of them was buying from me. Oh, let me get one of them and I'll raise your grade. Like I don't know if that's called manipulate. I don't know what's the word for that. I'm not sure. But I had it up to that level. It was up there where teachers were, I could bribe teachers with drinks or snacks or whatever, mainly the drinks, for like grade increase or grade change or something like that, you know. It was that bad. You know, meanwhile, I'm doing my thing. I'm thinking I can't be touched. And all this while people in the office gathering intel, cameras. They're looking at all my sales. They're looking at the teachers, and then this is the part where things start to crumble. Okay, so after so many months, you know, during my second semester in my 9th grade year selling, finally somebody, it has to happen at least to everyone that gets some sort of, you know, upping, some sort of, you know, popularity. So a rumor started floating around. Steven's putting something in the drinks. That's why they're selling so good. Yeah, this is where shit went down because of a rumor like that. I was still getting good sales. I say I was getting maybe, you know, 30 to 40 a day. Because the rumors had made the clientele decrease a little bit. Some people weren't buying that shit because, you know, a lot of people can understand, like, okay, he just bullshitting, he hating because he making money selling, you know, good drinks. So this rumor, I don't know how, maybe somebody told, but this rumor got into the office. So they were already gathering intel on me about selling, you know, drinks, candy, you know, having multiple people sell for me, you know. And at my school, selling and getting caught with it is considered that being contraband, like that you're not supposed to sell goods at school. I'll tell you the real reason. It's because my school they broke and they want to make money through the ROTC program, so they sell snacks there, and that's what they want mainly all their income to come from that type of merchandise. But anywho, all this, you know, I'm high above my head. I'm the no toilet paper, talking about making money, good money, blowing it on dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? All that while the office is, you know, gathering information, intel on me, and rumors have started around. So a rumor started, and I'm selling, you know, stuff I'm not supposed to be selling at school. So just fumbled. Okay. I had to close down shop for maybe like 1 or 2 weeks because I had got pulled over to the side by one of my teachers who was buying from me, and she let me know, you gotta stop selling. The people in the office is onto you. And that teacher who told me that is Miss Newbie. Shout out Miss Newbie if she watching this video. You already know. Thank you, Miss Newbie. But I didn't listen. God damn it, I did not listen. I'm gonna just chill for a minute, let it die down. I thought 2 weeks was enough. Maybe school is like jail, man. You need way longer than 2 weeks for it to die down. Because after that 2 weeks, I started back with maybe 20, and they scooped my ass up like that. All while I was selling. That was a day. It was like maybe the worst day of my life. So one day this kid, this little white kid, he was, you know, doing that dumb shit. Hey, look, I got drugs. So the kid kept throwing the drugs on my desk as the teacher would walk by, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing that for? She see me with this, just a rap. I said, here, bro, get it. So after throwing it back, I finally throw it in my pocket, throw it in my bag, forget about it. Boom, kid set me up. long story short, he done told the people in the office know I got drugs in my backpack. I try to hide them, but there's cameras everywhere. I didn't know why I didn't think to, put it in the toilet, but I wasn't that smart. I wasn't that smart at the time. So here I am running from the people in the office. I'm just say security or prefects. I'm running from security, running down the hallway full speed. They would have said he's a runner. He's a track star back then, because a lot of people said they ain't never seen me run that fast before. I'm running across the campus trying to hide. And then my teacher had stopped me. The same one who told me to stop selling. She had locked me in her classroom. She grabbed me up and locked me in her classroom. I was very, very mad at this point. Cursing people loud. Wanting to fight. Fight to get away. Then they got me. And they got me. They took me into the office. At that time, I had a really bad cold. So I was carrying Robitussin in my backpack, to take it with me, because over-the-counter stuff you can't carry with the nurse. You can't just go to the nurse, give her the Robitussin, and take it when you need it. So I took it with me. Another bad option that I made. Another bad mistake. Now, the Robitussin did play in the part of the, the drug that I had in my backpack. I just told them straight up it was because I had a cold. They could tell, the coughing, that mucus cough and stuff like that. But the officer came in and they got the drugs out of my bag. And I told them what it was. I said, the kid put it in my bag. They said they don't care. So this was basically to bring me down. They were trying to bring me down one way or another. They did. I seen in the office that they had me in the main principal's office for the first day. So for the first day, they had me in the main principal's office when they had caught me with it. They caught me with my bag. I was selling. Bring that back in. I was selling too. They had caught me with that drug. And then the rumor kind of made sense. He's putting drugs in the drink. What a coincidence. So the officer tells me, they look up the drug and they see what type of drug it is. I think it was like a hydro something or something. Oxy something, hydro something. It could have been hydro something. I believe it was hydro something. It was white and then it had like orange specks in it. Looked up the drug. They found out what it was. Said, you've been charged with possession of a narcotic. I said, is that a felony? She said, it could be. So I'm like, man, hard job. I'm like, just shoot me now, goddamn. You know what I mean? I was just, I didn't know what to do. They called my dad, and my dad had to call my mom. And that's when he got, not to mention, the next day, I seen in the assistant principal's office, they had me sitting there with the, oh wait, I just left out a part. No, I left out a part. When my dad came, narcotic police, yeah, the one with the big ass vest and all the guns. They came and, rolled in the school all hard and on me as I was sitting in the, when they had made me go into the assistant principal's office. And they was all sitting there talking about some don't move. It's like this big black guy with a shotgun, and in the corner to the right of me, one bald white guy to the left of me with an AR, and then there was this other bald white guy with shades and a pistol in his hand. So I'm like, what the all this? And not to mention, like, the man had to sit on his paper. The assistant principal had to sit on his paper as they was dealing with me, and it said high priority target. So this was on some, police movie, take down the, the CEO boss. We're gonna get him today. We got enough intel type. I couldn't believe it, and my dad couldn't either, because they had all my stuff. They confiscated my backpack, my phones. I couldn't take none of that stuff with me when I went home. They had all my drinks. This was after school hours, like an hour after everybody went home from school. So they had all my drinks, my candies, my phones. I had 2 phones with me, my watch, my wallet, everything laid out on the table. And my dad took a picture of it. And when I edit this, I'm gonna ask him if he still has that picture. I'm gonna put the fucking picture right there, just so y'all know I'm not bullshitting. Of all the shit they had, that my bag and all that shit laid out. I wish he would have got that same picture with the officers in the photo, but he got the assistant principal and then the table with everything laid out. It was unbelievable, man. I went home with a damn near felony charge. It went down to a misdemeanor, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Got put on probation. So I would conclude the story right here on that's how I was labeled, freshman kingpin, school kingpin, high priority target, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I was labeled that. I was labeled a high priority target against my school. On some, big CEO boss, They had me down for racketeering on the school paper. It didn't make it to the judge. It didn't make it to, the legal stuff. They had the racketeering on there. The possession shit, it did make it. And then, selling, something like that. I wasn't supposed to be selling, something like that. So, the racketeering didn't make it. The possession of the narcotic did make it. And so they put all this stuff together and they kept asking me, did you put something in the drink? And I was like, no. Did you put something in the drink? No, I didn't. So the officers, they tell me, well, we're going to confiscate all of this and we're going to take it to the test lab and we're going to test it and make sure there's no drugs in it. I'm like, okay. They expect me to be scared or something? I don't know, because they seemed mad that I was nonchalant. The fact that they was trying to press me saying, oh, we're going to take it to the lab and we're going to test it. If it comes back positive, I said, okay. That's cool. Take it, test it. I'm sitting back leaning in the chair like, okay, take it, test it. Do what you need to do. Because at the time, I was high above my head and I didn't have anything to worry about besides the possession charge of, what I got set up with. But that was a crazy ass story. True ass story on how I was labeled high priority target / school kingpin. Hey, if y'all made it to the end of the video, type IMG in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you made it all the way to the end of the goddamn video, man. Thank y'all for watching. I'm finna edit this right now. I'll see y'all in the next video I make. Peace.